And Svetlana. Okay. So, hello, my dearest and nearest. I'm very glad to see you here today. First of all, I'd like to thank our guests, our parents and students, because the teachers are at work today. This is our project and we work here. I will try to speak slower for you to understand what I want to say, because I understand that it is very difficult to our parents and to our students to understand the speech in English when a person speaks very quickly. But if you have any questions, please, we have a chat in room here. Your children can show you where it is, and you may write down here any questions you like during our meeting. Okay. If teachers help their parents, you may write down to them a note about it, that they can communicate with us with the help of chatting, or they can raise the hand and ask the question. Okay. So, my dear guests and my dear partners, today we are going to speak a very important question that is necessary to be discussed, not only in the form of our project, but it should be discussed every day, because the problem of using internet by our students is up to date now. We are going to speak about their safety in the internet, and we are going to do some practical tasks for you to know how to protect your children in the internet. Well, now I will share my screen. Okay, can you see my screen now?
Yes, I can.
Okay, thank you very much. The aims of our today's presentation. Today we are going to speak together with Yildiz Kara, the teacher from Turkey. She will give you some practical advices, and I will tell about the theoretical ones with some practical advices too. So the aims of our presentation is, first of all, to discuss all the positive aspects of being online, then to speak about social networking, managing risks. I will present you the World Organization, which is called the Child Exploitation and Online Protection Center. Then we are going to discuss technologies that our children might use. They are gaming, instant messaging, mobiles, and so on and so forth. Of course, we will pay attention to the point of parental control, and I will teach you how to protect your children in Facebook, because it is most widely used nowadays. Then some tips for protection and advices. If you have some questions, we will discuss them at the end of our meeting. Okay, now I will propose you a picture. This picture shows perfectly well what happens in an internet minute. So 1 minute, only 60 seconds. But how much information our children get in this minute? You can see that there are here sites that they usually use, like Twitter, Facebook, Google, YouTube, and so on and so forth. And if you see the number of information, you can get that it is too much to child's brains. Even for adults, it is too much. But if we speak about our children today, it is even too much, we can say. So that's why we should protect them from all these and teach them how to define what is good and what is bad in the internet. I have made a questionnaire among my children, and we made such table with all the sites that are mostly widely used by our children from the age of 10 till 15 years old. So if you see, the most popular are Steam, YouTube, TikTok, Facebook, Telegram, Discord, Twitch, Instagram, Viber, Zoom, Classroom, Play Market, Epic Games, and Soft Connect. I think that, wait a bit, somebody, chatting, sorry. I need to see. Oh, it's not for me. Okay. You can see that these sites can be divided into some groups. First of all, game groups, because children mostly use internet for gaming. And from these sites, do you know what sites are for games? Who can who can tell me what sites are for games?
Site of the games, it is Play Market.
Yeah, Play Market. Thank you. What else? What else?
Discord.
Discord. Yes. What else?
And Steam.
Steam. What else?
Epic Games.
Epic Games. What else? Two more. So these, by the way, these two sites were given to me by my adult students, teenagers from the 9th form. They are Twitch and Soft Connect. Okay, these are the sites which are used for games by our children. So you see that parents, unfortunately, don't know all of them, yeah? But our children know them perfectly well. So some sites here are for fun, for entertaining. What are they?
TikTok.
TikTok. And that's all. TikTok only. Okay, what about sites for communication with friends, with teachers?
Discord, Viber,
Discord, Viber,
And Zoom.
Classroom.
Zoom.
Classroom.
YouTube,
Okay,
YouTube and Facebook.
YouTube and Facebook. Good. So for me, it was very pleasant that our students announced two sites like Zoom and Classroom, because these are the sites which are given to them for educational purposes. We use Zoom and Classroom to hold and to conduct our online lessons during distant learning. And I was pleased that they remember
Zoom и
about.
Classroom вы используете в качестве для учебы.
Yeah, thank you, Vitalik, but please do not so loud. Okay, so you see that all these sites are used by our students every day, and you should know them perfectly well. So I know that in Ukraine, our students use Viber, but in other countries, it is more popular WhatsApp. We use WhatsApp only for our projects when we communicate with our teachers from different countries. But among our teenagers, it isn't so popular. But I know that in other countries, WhatsApp is also popular, like Telegram, like Viber, like Discord also. Discord is used for games and for communication. Okay, yeah, children are coming and teachers are coming. So children are native to the online world. They know how to behave and what to do. They use different gadgets to work. They use iPhones, they use game consoles, so they use emails, Facebook, and they feel confident. I think that nowadays, unfortunately, children use more confident in the internet than their parents. And it is like a generation gap in online world. We have generation gap in our everyday life. It is normal, and we discuss it during our lessons, and we always say, we even have the topic during our lessons, which is called generation gap. It means that we have different views on political points, on everyday life. We have different tastes in clothing, in food, but today we should add one more topic, very important topic. So this is generation gap in the internet world, because really and truly speaking, our children, once again, I should announce on this, are more confident in the internet than we are. So there are many positive aspects of being online. So what do you think? What skills your children are learning when they are online? When they're using networking, gaming, or doing homework? What skills? Dear parents, can you help me? What skills? Or maybe children will tell us. What skills are they learning while they are online? Okay, I will ask my parents in Ukrainian, and then Yildiz, will you help me and ask some parents in Turkish, okay? Які навички наші діти виробляють, використовуючи інтернет? Які, на вашу думку? Батьки, будь ласка, підключаємося і можемо відповідати українською. Ну, якісь же навички виробляються, коли вони роблять домашні завдання, грають в ігри, або використовують якусь інформацію, готуючи якісь там презентації, реферати і так далі. Які, на вашу думку, навички виробляються в дітей під час використання інтернету? I can't see the parents.
Türk veliler için de ben konuşayım. Türk velilerimize de çocuklarınız onlineken, oyun oynarken ya da ödev yaparken ne gibi beceriler kazanıyorlar sizce? Yani çocuklarımızın kazandıkları nelerdir? Online oyun oynarken.
Okay. Does anybody want to answer? Nobody? It seems that parents don't know. So, okay, we will teach you and we'll tell you. So, the most, yes, the most widely skilled, oh, Thaisa at last. The most widely skills that our children get from the internet, these are communication skills. It means that when they communicate with their friends, with the help of internet and different sites for communication, they improve their communication skills. It can be not only inside the country. We know that with the help of the internet, they can communicate with different people in the world and practice their skills in different languages and practice their skills in getting some information about different traditions and customs of many countries in the world. Of course, when they use internet, they get some computer skills. They can use computer freely and they can do everything which can be done with the help of computer. Of course, they create their skills differently and they can research much because of course, when we were children, we got all the information from the book and we read hours and hours and it was very interesting for us. And we thought that book is the unique thing that can give us everything we want to know. Today, it is not necessary to go to the library and to take a book. It is good, but it is not necessary because our children are the children of another generation and they can find everything they need from the internet. That's why the research skills are very widely developed by our students. Confidence, we have already told about it, that they are very confident in using internet. And one more important thing for children, it is money management. Why money management? First of all, because nowadays we can buy practically everything with the help of internet. There are a lot of internet shops and children go there and do freely all the operations. And by this, they can be taught how to use money effectively. So you can see there are a lot of skills that can be developed with the help of using internet. Okay, what about social media? Today, social media are all around us. Make it simpler to communicate and make contacts, opening doors to new exciting opportunities for creativity and education. Social networking, the most popular among students are Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, Viber, WhatsApp, and Telegram. They use it as networking, they use it to communicate with each other, and you can find them in these sites more often than, for example, in the sites where it is necessary to learn something new and educational sites. So, wait a bit, and we come to Facebook. So I think I wrote the question, but I think it sounds very stupid. Who here has a Facebook profile? I think that all of us have, yeah? Because Facebook is the most widely and most popular site, social site in internet. Okay, the question for the parents, do you know how old should the student or your child be to have his or her own profile in the Facebook? Do you know?
I think 14 or 15.
14 or 15? No, 13 years old. So from the year of 13, children can have their own profile in the Facebook. Okay, parents, tell me please, I will translate this question for you because it's very important. I want to listen to your answer. And Yildiz, the same, please translate for Turkish parents. Tell me please, are you friends with your children in Facebook? Are you friends? I mean, are you among your children friends on Facebook? І так, питання наступне. Будь ласка, скажіть, шановні батьки, чи є ви друзями своїх дітей у Фейсбуці? Чи дружите ви, ви розумієте, про що я кажу? Тобто, чи є ви друзями з своїми дітьми у Фейсбуці?
Да.
Так. Добре. Світлана, дякую. І ще?
Звука нет.
Тільки Світлана дружить у Фейсбуці з Настею?
Yes, of course. А мне нет звука.
Є звук.
My mom friendly with me in Facebook.
Oh, thank you very much. Good. Who else?
Türkiye'ye de soralım o zaman. Victoria,
Yes,
can I translate in Turkish?
Yes,
your
yes,
question?
please. Yes,
Okay.
I would like to listen to different opinions. Yes.
Okay. Türkiye'deki sayın veli ve öğrencilerimize de soralım. Öğrencilerimizin ya da çocuklarımızın öncelikle Facebook'u var mı? Onu öğrenelim. Bir de Facebook'ta çocuklarınızla arkadaş mısınız? Bu soruyu sordu Victoria hocamız. Cevaplarınızı sözlü olarak veya sohbet kısmından yazabilirsiniz.
Okay. Does anybody want to answer? From Turkish parents.
Bu hangi soruya hayır acaba? Elisa ve Pınar.
Rabia.
Hesabınız var mı Facebook'ta?
Öğretmenim Facebook hesabı olmaya hayır dedim. Yani benim Facebook hesabım.
Tamam, peki.
Rabia.
Our students, my students has no Facebook account
Really?
because they're 11 years
Ah,
old.
I
In
see.
fact, it
I
is
see. They're 11 years old. Okay.
Yes.
So, what about
I don't know the others.
Yildiz?
Victoria, in fact, I asked to my parents, but in fact, in Turkey, our students, my students are in high school. They are between 14 and 18. They also don't use Facebook. They prefer Instagram mostly. The
Really?
parents use Facebook, but the students Facebook.
Okay, so
And
Instagram is more popular, yeah?
one of my parents say they don't use Facebook. Both of them don't use Facebook, they say. Shaval
And what social
say
sites
she
do your
doesn't use
parents
Facebook.
use? What social sites do your parents use?
Ne kullanıyorsunuz Şimal? Facebook kullanmıyorsunuz. Ne kullanıyorsunuz? Hangi sosyal medyayı kullanıyorsun? Instagram mı?
Twitter.
Which one?
Twitter teacher.
Twitter.
Twitter.
Oh,
Twitter.
They prefer Twitter.
I
Yeah.
see.
Yes,
They
teacher.
are very up to date.
yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Shimon is one of and one of my other students and her parents use Instagram. İpek Nur. Your mother, what does your mother use? İpek Nur.
Teacher, my mom using Instagram.
Instagram.
Okay. No Facebook.
Okay. Very nice.
So yeah.
So no Facebook, but I thought in our country, Facebook is the most popular site. That's why I prepared for the parents parental control information about Facebook. So I don't know what to do now. Maybe they will listen to, and in future it will be useful information for them too. But for my parents, and for Ukrainian parents, it is very important information because practically all of us, not practically, but all of us use Facebook. So, okay, speaking about parental control, you know that you can make, Facebook gives us an opportunity to make a parental control and to follow all the actions that your children do in the Facebook. It is legal, and it is normal to my mind when parents know what their children do, with whom they communicate, and what sites they visit. How to make a parental control. So you go to the setting tab on your child's Facebook app or on their phone and scroll to privacy shortcuts. It is a special button. Here you can see in the picture. I prepared you pictures, and according to the pictures, you can see practically everything. You click this button, shortcuts, and you go further. On the privacy shortcuts, there is a really useful tool called Privacy Checkup. This takes you through 3 steps to make sure your child is sharing their content with the right people. You click Privacy Checkup and then button Next. Then select Continue to choose who share Facebook post with. This could be a link, video, photo, or story. Make sure your child has selected Friends to prevent strangers seeing your child's content. So, and friends should be on all the points. Now I will show you. The next section on the privacy checker is all about your child's profile. Include who they share their phone number, email address, birthday, and so on and so forth. So the Facebook recommends you advise your child to provide little information here as possible. If you do want to include the data, simply ensure the friends options is ticked here. Once again, in each option, there should be only friends, friends, and friends. So because you know who the friends of your child, and you know that this information shouldn't be given to anybody else. The final section of the privacy checker goes through the apps that your child's Facebook account is linked to. Review these apps as they will use data from the Facebook account on their platform, and delete the ones that you may not recognize. For example, there will be different sites which your child uses very often. For example, like Twitter. If you don't believe this site, or if you don't want your child to use it, you can delete it, and your child will never go there again. It's very useful. So on the main menu, tap Who Can See My Stuff. If your child has selected Friends on the privacy checkup beforehand, Friends will be selected here too. So anyone can send you a Facebook friends request, but if you want to make sure only friends of friends can, under Who Can See My Friends request, select this option. So it means that you widen the opportunity of your child to communicate with different people, but there will be only friends of his or her friends. So blocking people on Facebook, it's also very important to know this button, because sometimes somebody disturbs your child, or even you, And you should know that there is a beautiful button on Facebook which is called to block people. You can block them for some time or for all the time, and they will never bother you again. So, what things worry about your child being online? Unwillingly sharing personal information, unwanted contact, overusage, cyberbullying, harmful content, and privacy. If we stop and we won't have enough time, please once again go to the same link, okay? Якщо у нас закінчиться час зараз і ми не встигнемо, будь ласка, по тій же ссылці ми знову заходимо, добре? Я буду дуже швидко, щоб не затримувати і щоб Єлдізу встигла провести з вами. І так, SEOP. Previously I told you that I would present you the world organization, which is called the Child Exploitation and Online Protection Center. It is very important to know this organization because it helps children to be protected from cyberbullying and to be protected from different problems in the internet. So this organization was organized on April 2006. Once again, sorry. And it was made to protect your children from harm. If you see from the info, from 2006 up to 2011, they have arrested over 1,164 sex offenders. So the people who tried to bother children, and it is very important to my mind. So how to work with this site? I will send you the presentation and you can look through and in a safe and calm atmosphere to work with this site. It's SEOP. You can find it in the internet or you can find it with the help of my presentation. I simply want to share you some more information about it. So there are 4 sectors in this organization: for children from 5 to 7 years, from 8 to 10, from 11 to 16, and for parents or carers. So if you click this button, you can go to the chat, which is personally for the children of this age. And you can write everything you want. You can get any advice you want from the specialists, from psychologists, from policemen, and so on and so forth. Okay, and okay, it's once again about this organization. There is much information about it I have prepared, but I see that we are short of time. You will read it by yourself. Simply, I'd like to say that there are 2 more organizations in the world that protect your children. They are Cyber Mentors, and here is the link to this organization, and the Child Line. It is an international open line for the telephone where children can call whenever they want, even at night, and somebody will answer them and help them with their problem. So it's once again about SEOP. They have a very good program nowadays. It's called Think You Know. This program helps to teach parents how to protect their children in the internet. If you go there, you can find a lot of interesting information. So, and the useful websites where to call or where what to use to protect your children. It's Think You Know for parents, Facebook.com Safety, and cyberbullying, it's for Ukrainian parents, cyberbullying stop.org Ukraine. I hope that the same organization, I mean cyberbullying stop, is in Turkey and in different European countries. So the same, but only the ending is the different. Okay. So also I prepared you a lot of sites for parental control software. You can use them freely. and web tools that can be used with the children to spend much time together. Because to my mind, the most important thing to spend as much as possible with your children. This is the task for our parents. If you spend more time with your children in the internet, it will help you to protect them and for them not to go to the sites that are forbidden for children. I propose you two sites that were used by me and my students, and they are interesting because children can create different scenes like cartoons. They are Platagon, Toontastic, and Toonitoons. I would like you to see the films that were prepared by my students very quickly, and they are dedicated to eSafety too. Well, I will open them very quickly. I hope that we have enough time to see them. And I hope that you will prepare the same.
Hello, what do you
stop,
want?
stop, stop, stop,
Do you
stop,
have a free
stop,
Wi-Fi here?
Stop,
Yes.
stop, stop, stop, stop. So they start quicker than I want. Okay. So this cartoon was prepared by my students.
Hello, what do you want? Do you have a free Wi-Fi here? Yes, we do. But you should use internet safely. What do you mean? I mean that you shouldn't tell your password to anybody else. When you use free Wi-Fi in the cafe, you simply need to download the password from your bell. Thank you very much for good advice.
Okay, I think it
Hello,
is.
what do you?
Sorry. I think it is easy to do and very useful because children get some information about internet safety. Parents spend much time with them together, and that's important for them too. And the same, it can be on Toontastic. Also, one more site. It is more childish, of course, because the characters are from cartoons, but nevertheless, it is also very popular among children nowadays. I will show you. Yes. Okay.
Hello, dear students. Today we'll speak about eSafety.
Do you mean about usage of computer?
Yes.
That's what we do.
You need to have a password and never tell it to anybody. You also should use online sites for children without violence and always tell your parents if somebody wants to contact you.
Okay, so something like this. It means, and one more, it's Toonitoons also very popular. And we prepared also with my students some things. How much time do we have, Ildis?
2 minutes.
Only 2 minutes. Okay, I will switch you this film. You can see it, and then we come back. Okay.
Chatting in a Chattanooga chat room with a man named Mr. Kazoo. Well, don't give out your name and number or your address too. It ain't safe to give it out if you ain't got a clue. Now, I'm not saying that strangers are bad or that you can't make friends. I'm just saying it's smart to keep it safe when your parents aren't watching. Well, don't give out your name and number
Can you hear the
or
sound?
address too. Yes. It ain't safe to give it out if you ain't got a clue. Oh, that's right, kids. You don't want to give out private information on the internet. You don't want to give out your phone number, the name of your school, your address, your password, and you certainly don't want to give out your parents' credit card numbers. Oh, no. That's just between you and your parents. Now, there's good stuff on the internet, but some things might make you upset. A picture or a word that's bad, just tell your teacher, mom, or dad. If you feel uncomfortable, just tell your parents now. Then they will help you decide what to choose and how. Now, most folks on the internet are nice to everyone, but some are mean like bullies who act nasty just for fun. So don't take it hard if someone says something rude mean. Just say goodbye, click away, and keep your own nose clean. It's cool to be a good citizen of the world, and when you go online, you can tell jokes or read a funny story. Just keep this in mind. All those other clickers on the other side, it's true, are human beings with hopes and dreams and feelings just like you. Now, if you're online and you can't